everybody. It is time for the next page in our storybook. Welcome back to Crits and Giggles. Oh my goodness. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but where we are, it's currently so hot. Like, ridiculous hot. And I'm ready to jump into this cold, cold, cold country of Irison, hoping that it will bring a little bit of cooler air into this room with it. What about you guys? Let's say hi to the players.
Oh,
hello.
Hi.
Meow.
Hi. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Something I want to try this week. Let's check in with bonuses. Why don't you all tell me, and everybody else that's watching, what you currently have in bonuses on the board right now. We won't read new donations because that comes with comments, but what you have before anything came in tonight.
I have two edges and 2 sinks.
I
Pretty
have
stacked there.
1 sink.
Ooh.
I have 2 edges and 1 sink.
Got an edge and a sink.
And
I got
then
nothing.
Candace, you don't have a character.
That's
Unless
true.
somebody told you, but
oh,
kind of a...
Yeah, I'm just here for the ride, you guys. I'm just
That
here.
was rude.
wow.
Were you expecting
Well-
less from Jim?
You know what I want to talk about real fast? I want to talk about the mood lighting of this group. There's like, Megan has like gotten this super edgy mood lighting. Jim's got this edgy mood lighting. Katie has a little bit of mood lighting in the back, but also very
like
nice
pretty
lighting. And then
princess.
there's me and Candace. We're just a bunch of smiles.
My mood is my electric cello, and that's all I
Yeah.
do. So,
That's the best
you know.
mood.
Also, we have been raided.
What?
Yeah, I believe by Willow.
Oh, thank you,
Ridley
Willow.
raided us. Thank you, Willow. Okay, I don't want to take too long because I think tonight's gonna be fun. So, what do you say we jump in?
Okay.
Before we do that, Candace, you don't have a character, so bye.
Hi, Candace.
Oh, it's rude when Jim does it.
That was harsh. Oh.
All right, let's get into this. What do you say?
Okay.
A farmer's son, by accident, trod upon a serpent's tail, which turned and bit him so that he died. The father, in a rage, got his axe and, pursuing the serpent, cut off part of its tail. So the serpent, in revenge, began stinging several of the farmer's cattle and caused him severe loss. Well, the farmer thought it was best to make up with the serpent and brought food and honey to the mouth of its lair and said to it, "Let's forget and forgive. Perhaps you were right to punish my son and take vengeance on my cattle, but surely I was right in trying to revenge him. Now that we are both satisfied, why should not we be friends again?" "No, no," said the serpent. "Take away your gifts. You can never forget the death of your son, nor I the loss of my tail." Last week, the Black Riders lost a member of their party. Fighting off an ice troll, a troll hound, and a wickawhack, Astrid flew into battle, like her friends' lives depended on it. And maybe they did. Maybe their lives depended on seeing the horror and chaos of the regime of Winter Witches and Queen Elvana's Winter Guard take one of their own. Having won the combat, but lost one of their own, the party mourned as Chip asked Skeslin to carry Astrid's body back to the shrine of the Everbloom, where Solvig could care for her body. Assuring Skeslin her soldiers would be ready, Solvig prayed to Milani for revenge, liberation, and freedom for the city of Whitethrone. The next morning, the party fought off a haunted animate iron stove called the Gobbler that attempted to swallow Miyuki whole. Things got weird, however, when they entered a room that held 2 creatures. One, a small conglomeration of old broken toys with a cracked porcelain doll's head atop it. Another, an old woman, a witch, that turned to Soraya, saying, "I was wondering when you'd arrive, dearie." Faced with the need to save the world from a never-ending ice age, what do you do?
We read comments.
You read comments! you.
Read the comment.
Jim got in there quick.
Wowza.
Well, I see one, and it says, from Zack Attack 77, oof, that was a mood. When you just kicked Candace out. That was rude.
Oh, wow. I didn't know we had this new command for Jim Jam. Our NACL Jim Jam's initials, because he's salty.
Salty Jim Jam. I've seen that one pop up a couple of times.
I just haven't seen it in real time. Amazing.
Sith Lord Emmy says, "Ah, I'm still upset about Astrid."
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
A voice from the void. Yeah.
Willow Ridley said, late in my own raid, but fair love for you. Oh, thank you.
Looks like a donation from Dark Knight came in giving me an edge. Soraya needs to go on. Yay, thank you.
Sith Lord Emmy says, hello, everyone. Hello, Sith Lord Emmy.
Ooh.
Got several follows over the last 2 days. One from Nightshade88, Sasuke Paladin, Emery Sign, Blackwater D&D, One Dumb Punk 85, Dastardly Gamers Guild, and Miggity Mike at Meg.
Wow. Thank you all for those follows. All right. What do you say we do the thing? Because, I don't know, we got some combat happening right now. This witch, Miyuki, you leveled your sword towards her, and she pushed it out of the way and turned to Soraya. In fact, Soraya, I will need a save.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I am casting defensively, and I need a will save.
Might I ask if this might be a saving throw against spell-like or supernatural abilities of fey creatures?
No.
Okay. Worth a shot.
It was. That's a good question.
Ooh, that's gonna be, oh, never mind. That's gonna be a 10.
Oh no!
Doesn't sound like a
Alrighty
success.
then. Fun.
Oh, is it against cold effects?
It is not.
Okay.
Let me actually get us over to the map because we're gonna need it.
Oh no!
I want to know what this woman looks like.
Ooh, you want to remember what she looks like? All right, I'll show you. Here is the witch you see before you,
Oh.
and a general idea of the other little creature that is currently holding Chip's hand,
Ah!
if I remember correctly.
Ew.
He touched
But-
me. He's not holding my hand.
Soraya, you see this woman and hear her words as she reaches her knobby little fingers out towards you. And you become frightened.
Oh no!
A frightened creature flees from the source of its fear as best it can. If unable to flee, it may fight. If you have to fight, you take a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. But you are frightened and must flee from the source of your fear
That is so
for
frustrating.
5 rounds.
5 rounds?
Wow.
Cool. Are we in initiative order?
Yeah.
We are. So you're gonna stay put right now because it's currently the witch's turn.
That wasn't her turn?
That was the witch's
Okay,
turn.
okay. I was very nervous.
But Miyuki, you had held. It is the end of initiative. Would you like to go before we circle back to the top of initiative order?
Oh man. I mean, I could try to stab her again because
Yeah,
it's rude
yeah.
to push that out of the way. So let's do
Stabbing's
it.
always good, you know?
Let's stab. Yeah, I agree.
Stab away.
Stabbing is always good. All right. Now let's use this die. Okay. Time to stab. Okay. That is 17.
You see your sword like come right at the neck of this woman, and it like glides right off of her as there seems to be a little extra magic protecting her right now.
Ugh.
We will go to the
Mage
top
armor. Stupid.
of initiative. Skeslin, what do you do? This woman's standing right next to you.
Standing right next to me. Hold on, I gotta get in my Skeslin costume.
Oh boy. Oh, what is it?
Alright, there we go.
Yes!
I look
Yes,
at Chip
Jim!
holding this little bone creature's hand, and I'm like, hey, come on, what are you playing around? Or should you have this thing? And he, of course, can't say anything, so it's like, whatever, fine. I'll turn around. Old lady, magic is my purview. Get out of here. I'll reach out, and I'll actually take a 5-foot step first. So I'm out of range of that little bony whatever he is. And then I'll reach out and touch this old lady and probably, hopefully, send 5d6 worth of electricity damage surging through her body. Actually, can't see what I rolled. That's a 18 against touch AC.
Oh, you make contact.
That's real good. Oh, that one went everywhere. Not my most impressive roll. That's 2, 5 plus 8 is 13 points of electricity damage.
Oh, just 13. That's it.
That's
Real
it. It's
big.
not very impressive.
I like it.
Real big, I want to shout out Ellie DiLorenzo's in chat. Hi, Ellie.
Oh,
Hey, Ellie!
All right, let's move on. Chip, it is your turn now. You currently have no voice.
Yeah, this sucks.
That means for anybody that doesn't know, any spells that Chip has with a somatic component, he can no longer cast.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is a real question that I have, and I am unable to find this in either my Hero Lab or on D20, or, you know, I haven't looked at Archives of Nethys. Maybe Jim Jam knows the answer to this, because I, as a GM, do not. Does my channel require verbal components?
It doesn't. It just requires you to present your holy symbol.
But you have not told me that this is an undead creature. So...
Well, I mean, it's made out, like, the way I figure it is, I mean, it's made out of bones. So I typically would presume something made out of bones or rotting flesh is undead, but
I will
mean,
say,
you can technically be wrong, but...
in the description from last week, I'll put this out there. When you look at it, you see, like, grayed out, decay, undeath.
Okay.
But not you, Chip. When you look at it, you see a conglomeration of tiny toys and a porcelain doll head.
Okay, so that, so Chip will do what Chip does, and he will step up to the witch, who is clearly...
You could roll a knowledge religion.
I mean,
Oh,
most clerics could roll a knowledge religion. But Chip will step up to the witch. He'll take a 5-foot step, and he's gonna grapple her. So here comes that good old-fashioned grapple check.
All right.
17 against CMD.
You're hugging Granny.
I got her! She can't do nothing.
All right, we will move on to my tiny friend's turn. Okay. You know what? Why not? You're there, Skeslin. This tiny creature steps up to you, takes a 5-foot step to you, and reaches out to hold your hand.
Oh no, this is so bad.
And while we're here, I need a will save, I believe, from Skeslin and Chip.
Okay. Oh no! Oh no!
What?
Oh no! Natural 1.
All right.
yeah. I think I'm gonna throw my hanging edge on this. See what we can do.
Did you just say hanging edge?
Oh, good. That's a 19 on the die for a 20 with the edge, 24.
Cool. All of the voices. Well, Skeslin and Chip, you both hear Chip's voice around you. Not coming from Chip himself. It's Chip whispering and crying and like singing to himself. In this area that you're in right now, if Miyuki chooses to inspire you, you two will not gain the benefits of her inspiration. You will also, Chip, take a -1 penalty on all attack rolls, damage rolls, and will saving throws.
What?
The aura of sobs.
Well, I'm gonna start crying in real life because we're gonna die.
Wow.
And then Skeslin, I need a will save. Again. As this creature just reaches up like a doll's hand to you to hold your hand. It would almost be cute.
Doesn't have to roll for that, does he? He just gets to do whatever he wants. How fun for him.
I have a question.
Yes.
With Gallant Inspiration, is that something that I still need to do on my turn, or something that I could utilize? Because as soon as...
I understand what you're saying. I think it's instantaneous. I can double check for you. But Jim, I did roll a natural 20 on a touch attack.
Believe it when I see it. I failed the will save.
Well, now you hear your voice and Chip's voice, as neither of you have a voice.
This is creepy.
Alrighty then, we will move on to Soraya. Soraya, you're frightened.
Flee!
So you begin running away.
Yep, and I'm gonna run out into the hallway, and then from the hallway I'm gonna go back into the room that had the like scary little oven thing in it, and some like dead trolls, and I'm gonna go find a corner and cower in it.
What's going through Soraya's mind right now?
Soraya is, terrified, and is just hearing these scary sounds, and yeah, lots of scary things. She's like seeing like weird ghosts. Like, you know how like sometimes you have little floaties in your eye and sometimes it freaks you out because you think you see something? Yeah, she's like seeing that but bigger and scarier.
So she goes and hides with the zombified Amagara and Bone Pick in the kitchen.
Yeah, which is even making it worse.
It's kind of terrifying when a zombie can make you feel better than a different combatant.
Yeah.
All right, we will move on to Granny Nan's turn. Now, Ben, can Granny Nan cast while she is grappled?
Attempt to cast a spell without somatic components and whose material components the defender has in hand. But you gotta make a concentration check. DC 10 plus the initial attacker's CMB plus the spell level. Enjoy that.
You know what? Why not? I'll try it. So DC 10 plus your CMB, which is?
Well, right now it's not too great. So right now it would be a 17 plus the spell level.
It's fine, I rolled a 2. Don't worry about it.
Gotcha.
Granny Nan struggles to get her hands free to cast the spell. Can't quite do it. Miyuki, are you gonna come save the day?
Well, what I was thinking of doing was casting, where did it go? Gallant Inspiration, which basically gains a +2 D4 competence bonus on retroactively on an attack roll or a skill check. So I don't know if it'd be beneficial, but it seems like it could help you, Ben, in this particular instance, although it seems like this is affecting both of you with whether or not you rolled really well on the roll on your save. So
Just
I
so
don't
you
know.
know, this is an immediate action, so you can do it at
Okay.
any time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do, because I don't think that is gonna matter this go. I'm going to instead blur myself.
Nice.
Ooh.
Good call.
Yeah.
Miyuki starts becoming a little fuzzier. All that fur. Just a little fuzzier.
Fuzzy fur.
Fuzzy fur. We'll go back to the top of initiative order. Skeslin, you have no voice. What are you gonna do?
Oh, you think you're real clever. I hear that smugness in your voice. You think to yourself, I got him. He can't do nothing because he doesn't have a voice, and all of his spells require a verbal component.
No, honestly, that's all put on because I know if anybody is gonna come back and destroy me, it's you.
I actually cannot cast any of my spells. He did get me there. I am looking at one thing, though, to see if... yeah, I don't think that has a verbal component. I am going to provoke an attack of opportunity because I gotta squeeze through this doorway and I gotta get out of this thing that's dumb little grass.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna move first. Now that I
Okay.
can't speak, annoyingly.
Well, you would take an attack of opportunity from the little creature.
Mm-hmm.
As it reaches out, it gets so mad. All it wanted to do was hold your hand and be friends, and you want to leave it. And it reaches out this little porcelain doll's head to bite you. Will a
What?
13 hit you?
A 13, thanks to Astrid's Ring of Protection, will just miss.
Oh, Jim. Oh,
You're
Jim.
welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome.
Oh.
Aww.
Like the little thing's teeth like clack on this shimmering aura of force that hugs close to my skin as I just barely get out of the way. And so, knowing that I can't use any of my spells, I'll just level my finger at old Granny and fire a beam of elemental fury right at her face.
Nice.
That is going to be a 13 against touch AC.
Oh, this beam hits. Roll damage.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was worried. It's gonna only 3 points of cold damage. But one important thing that I need to know, not that I can share this information with anybody else, is she getting close to dying?
You are looking at her, and when you look at someone and they are like vibrant red, you know they're at full health. Maybe in her like pot of red paint, there's a little bit of white diluting it, but she's nowhere near pink.
Okay. I will, from where I am, I can see into the next room. So I'm just gonna I'm just probably ineffective, but I'm just like snapping at the two idiot zombies and like trying to make them come over. I imagine they're just standing there, too dumb to understand what's going on around them. And that's the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. Chip, you're hugging Granny.
So Chip's just hugging Granny, and he sees that she's tried to cast a spell, and he can't talk, and so he gives her the Dikembe Matumbo finger wag, and then whips his arm up and around, almost putting her in a headlock, and then he's gonna take her to the floor.
Are you attempting to pin her?
Yeah, this one has a plus 14 to it, and I'm also going to add my two edges here, so a total of plus 16 to the die. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
She is pinned.
And alrighty then. This is fun. I don't regret a thing. Like letting you
it's
build a
great.
brawler cleric.
I'm not a brawler. I'm just a cleric.
You're a grappling cleric, sir. Okay, well, all of my little creature's friends have left it. So it's gonna take another 5-foot step over to Chip and
That's
take
fine.
a bite out of him now.
Yep.
That is a 15.
Yep, that's a hit because I also have the grappled condition.
Woo! Oh boy. You are going to take 3 points of damage, and I need a will save.
Listen, will saves are my best save, so I don't know.
Okay,
As
then
long as I
pass
don't-
this save and you won't have an issue.
Oh boy, I threw the die everywhere.
Oh, God.
All right, I found it. That's a 12. I rolled a natural 2.
A creature bit by this little thing must make a will save or become fatigued for 1 hour.
I'm already fatigued.
That's
A
worse.
fatigued creature that is bitten is instead exhausted for 1 hour.
No!
And an exhausted creature falls asleep for 1 hour if bitten.
Oh.
No!
Now can
Oh,
I
no.
steal-
Gallant
the breath.
inspiration?
You could.
Yeah, gallant inspiration.
So roll 2d4 to be added to the total of Ben's will save, or Chip's will save.
Yeah,
Oh, please. Oh, please.
I'm rolling it. Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, aren't you rolling it?
No, you.
This is how
Not me.
inspiring your words are, Miyuki.
Yeah. Makes sense. That is 7.
Okay, that's a 19 then.
Oh. You feel this creature go to bite you, and you feel like the air almost leave your lungs, but you're fine.
Okay, whew.
Catch your breath. You feel fine.
Thank you, Miyuki. But he can't say that, but he's grateful.
Soraya, this is round 2 of being frightened. What's going through your mind?
Do I have to keep fleeing, or am I okay to hide?
Technically, you're supposed to keep fleeing.
Okay.
I think it's only if you can see the source of your fear, though. If she's out of line of sight, I don't think she actually has to keep going.
You can hide.
Great. So she's just gonna stay in the corner, and she's just, her eyes are bugging out of her skull, and she like hears voices that are like whispering to her, saying, "Run, run, run." And then she's just like staring at Skeslin's zombies, and that's pretty much it.
Ooh. All right. It is Granny's turn.
I wonder if Soraya has ever been this afraid before.
That is a good question. Soraya, while you think on that, I want that answer next round. Granny needs to get out of this pin.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You can attempt a combat maneuver check or an escape artist check.
I'll attempt whatever I want.
Just telling you what you can do.
I don't have escape artist. All right, this is CMB. Oh boy. 12.
That won't do it.
You love your granny so much. And she loves you. All right, I guess that means we will go on to Miyuki.
Oh my goodness. And I just really want to stab her, but it's not working. What does she... Does it look like she has anything on her that seems to be a source of power?
A source of power.
Or something important?
Maybe that little mouse on her shoulder.
A little mouse, maybe.
A little mouse.
And you are a fox, so eating a mouse
Don't
seems
you
pretty
do it.
pretty real.
No.
What I would like to do is swipe that mouse.
Okie dokie.
See, it's a CMB check.
And this is with your charisma bonus, not all the
yes.
normal CMB things, right?
Plus your intelligence, wisdom, or okay, it can be either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. But I think charisma is my highest. Yes. Where am I mean, I have a +4 to my charisma. Is that the number that you need here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to roll a d20, add 4. Let's see what happens.
That's a 14.
You know, this mouse isn't too amazing. You get the mouse.
Yay! Miyuki's got a mouse.
But here, wait, can I tell you about the mouse? It's a cute little albino mouse.
Oh.
And it's got big little red eyes and an adorable little tail.
Oh.
It's all white, just like you. So
That
why
reminds
kill
me
it?
of Dusty.
Meant to be.
All right, Miyuki, you now hold this witch's familiar. Miyuki, would you like to move?
Yeah, I want to get out of here with her mouse. If I move away from her here, is that going to?
She is currently pinned.
Oh, yes. Okay, great. Then I'm gonna go out here. I probably don't know where Soraya went, so I'm just gonna go over here kind of to this corner. And essentially my thought is trying to get the mouse away from her to see if that helps us in any way. So
Sure. Hiding out in the hallway with a mouse. New best friends. I love it. Skeslin, what you doing?
I think Skeslin's probably a little confused watching. He was first Soraya ran away, and now Yuki grabs a mouse and runs away. And he's like, oh, I can't even talk or use my magic, so I feel like in my mind things are looking pretty dire here. Everybody has a little faith that Chip and I can do this, but I share their high opinions of us. But I do recall that I've got a wand at my belt, so I grab this icicle, and I'll level it at the old granny. But I actually am aiming for just past her. I want to get that square that's just behind her, where this dumb little bitey creature is. I want to cast
okay.
ice spears right under that bony little bastard.
Yeah, get him,
It's going
Jim
to
Jam.
require a reflex save from you.
Reflex, huh? That is a 9 from
That is
the
a
little creature.
failure. So
So
not
what
again, not
happens?
very exciting damage. I think I'm really thrown off not being able to speak. The spear juts up. It deals 2 points of piercing damage and 4 points of cold damage. But hopefully a more exciting thing is that it gets an attempt to trip a failed save. So
Can I
I'm
tell
gonna
you,
roll a CMB check.
you're going to be tripping a bunch of broken toys that have scattered across the floor as this
Oh, good.
thing falls apart before your very eyes.
That was
Well, I
it?
won't roll the trip attempt.
You forget that last week at the beginning of combat, this creature took a bunch of damage.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right.
Skeslin was like, I am taking it down, and like almost killed it last week. So, you know, good on you, Skeslin. You completed the job.
I feel pretty good about that. That's my turn.
All right, Chip, what are you gonna do? You have Granny pinned.
I'm gonna tie her up, and I pull out the rope and tie her up, and it just happens because she's pinned. I tie her up, and if I'm looking at the chart right here,
I believe you.
tie the defender up. Is the defender pinned? Yes. The attacker uses rope to tie up the defender. This works like the pin effect, but the DC to escape the bonds is equal to 20 plus your combat maneuver bonus. So right now, even though I'm fatigued, it's going to be a 29. If you cannot roll that, then you cannot escape. Like if
Fun.
but you're tied up.
This is so much fun. Oh, Granny's tied up. Soraya, have you ever been this scared?
Probably not.
In all your adventures with these
At least
heroes.
in the adventures, probably not like scared of something, scared of other things, but not of like actual creature that she's been scared of, because most everything fascinates her. So yeah, no, this is probably the scariest creature she's ever seen all of a sudden.
Well, Soraya, that is your third round of being frightened. You've got 2 more, and then you can come to the rescue.
They got it.
And you might have to, the way this fight is going.
What? She's tied up on the ground and the thing is scattered and dead.
You tie up Granny Nan
Yeah.
But she looks at you. She looks at you up and down.
Okay.
And I need a will save.
Is this a spell?
No.
Okay. That's gonna be a 27.
Fine. You don't fall asleep. Yeah, she attempted to put slumber on you.
Oh, does it require somatic components?
No, it is a hex.
Okay. Fair.
If I'm gonna be tied up with my combatant, I'm gonna do everything I can. Miyuki, you got a mouse in your hands.
I do. I mean, is the mouse just kind of like whatevs, or does it does it seem like anything has changed by taking this mouse?
It doesn't appear, I mean, you can't see Granny Nan, but this mouse is like struggling against your grip currently, trying to get back to her.
Mm-hmm. I want to cast Unwitting Ally on the mouse to see if
Okay.
getting the mouse to, I don't know, stop focusing on the witch, if that does anything.
Yeah.
That is a will.
Will save.
Will
Okie
save.
dokie. Give me just 1 second.
Didn't think we would steal your mouse, did you, Jamie?
No, I
We're prepared for
honestly-
mouse stealing.
I was not prepared for mouse stealing.
You're
Mouse
welcome.
thievery.
Let's see. A will
Did anybody
save.
watch the movie Mouse Hunt? Do you remember that movie?
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
so much fun.
That is a 12.
Haha! 15 is what was needed.
So what's happening to my poor little mousey?
I just befuddle its mind. It can't tell friend from foe for a very short period of time, which is 1 round. Yes, that's pretty much it.
You cast this spell, and as this mouse kind of sits in your hand, I don't know if mice do this. I don't know a lot about mice, but it gets very confused and starts like trying to chase its back end and goes in circles because it doesn't know what to do now.
Yeah.
You've got a mouse running circles in your hand. Geslin.
The most important question is, can I speak now that the creature is dead?
Good question. Good question.
Yes, you.
Yeah!
All right, I can speak. All right. I'll take a 5-foot step forward, and I'll look at Chip, and I'll say, "Oh, good, we captured an enemy.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
stand by and await whatever plan you have with our captured enemy, and I will hold my action."
Oh no.
Holding an action. Chip?
No, actually, I just was making sure she couldn't cast any spells or do anything like that to any of us. I sort of think that this one might be a little too dangerous to keep alive.
Oh, all right. I cast. I go and
Coup de
cast.
grace.
Unless Chip's taking care of it for me.
Coup de grace.
You're coup de grace?
That's a total of 22 points of damage.
From what?
Coup de grace.
From your fist?
From my
He wears
spiked
the
gauntlet.
22.
And if it puts her under... Oh, no, and she must make a fortitude save or just be dead. And if she doesn't pass over 22, she's dead.
Fortitude save, eh?
Yep.
That is a 16.
She gone.
Have her
Yay!
mouse. That's why you were able to kill her. I took the mouse. You're welcome.
Oh boy. Can I tell you that she had 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points left?
Ooh.
Wow.
But that failed fortitude save. You just got a little too close to the temple with that spiked gauntlet, I guess.
I mean, I did what I was setting out to achieve to do.
That was a very strange sentence. Please never speak like that again.
Okay, I'll do better next time.
Has
Thank
the
you.
magic effect of being frightened been broken?
Yes, it has. Soraya, you are now free from being frightened.
She'll think that was really weird, and she's gonna go back in the hallway, and she'll see Miyuki. Oh, Miyuki!
Hi! I have a mouse.
Oh, it's so cute.
It is cute, right? Yeah.
Yes.
It's confused.
Oh no! Can we keep it?
I mean, yeah, I'd definitely like to keep it. It's gonna be my friend that rides around on my shoulder now. I
And
think
as you say that, the mouse like takes a bite out of your finger and like goes to escape.
okay. I guess it's not gonna ride on my shoulder because I don't want to get bit.
So strange. Just a moment ago, I was terrified, and now I'm not.
Oh, you know, I've felt that way before. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah, you know, just sometimes you like see a thing, you're like, oh my God, and you have to run away. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Jesslyn and Chip, what are you guys doing now that you've defeated your enemies?
Hey, did you hear what she said to Soraya?
Yeah, I wouldn't put much stock in it. It's probably just messing around.
All right. I just, I don't want them to know that we're coming. Kind of seems like they do.
I think they know enough. I mean, they've got wanted posters of us, so they're aware of us. And it's not like we've been sneaking through here exactly subtly.
You're right.
We've
You're right.
pretty much just run through every floor, smashing everything that we come across. I mean, we had to fight the stove in the other room, so not really sure that was a quiet battle.
Stove was pretty loud. We almost lit this building on fire. You know what? Let's just look around and see what she has.
And we'll dig around through the things all over. The many things.
Oh, sure. I'll drop this all to you guys on your inventory sheet, but I'll give you a quick rundown. On her, you find a couple of potions, a club, a ring, a spell component pouch, 5 keys, and then you look around her room and you see a large glass snow globe depicting Whitethrone's royal palace with a music box built into the base, sitting
Creepy.
atop one of the nightstands.
Creepy.
Under the desk, there's also a box. What do you do?
Detect magic on the rings, the snow globe, and the box.
Sure, snow globe is not magical. The
Okay.
box is not magical. The potions, obviously, and the ring are magical.
Good old spellcrafty check here.
Sure.
Ooh, 17 plus, I believe it's 6.
Let's
Let me
see.
make sure. Oh, it's 5, so that's going to be a 22.
22. Ooh, you are able to identify all these potions and the ring. You are holding a potion of cure moderate wounds, a potion of fly, potion of invisibility, and a ring of protection +1.
Nice.
Go back in the room with Skeslin and Chip.
Sweet. Yeah, he'll just say all of that.
Oh, hey, Soraya. Don't worry, the old lady in the pile of dolls is gone.
Oh, good. I thought that I heard more, creatures out in the hallway, so I just wanted to run out there, and look.
That sounds very believable, Soraya. And I don't doubt your steadfast courage in the slightest. Wink.
Did he just say wink out loud?
Oh, I'm sorry. I always forget I'm not supposed to do that.
You know what you are supposed to do is follow Willow Ridley's example and donate Willow Ridley donated $20. Calling me out. It's not a mouse, it's a rat. I saw the picture. 2 edges to Skeslin and 2 to Soraya because they didn't call it a mouse.
Rat's an even better. I like
Wow. Willow, you know I had a rat growing up. That rat looked exactly like Dusty. Like, it looked like my rat.
Aww.
Real quick, I
Hey,
also
Rap.
want to call out Scott Denuzzo gave me an auto succeed
No!
because apparently I need help.
No.
And we have been followed by Glenn Morangi 14, Andrea of the Burbs, Death Dice and Dungeons,
Nice.
and Cat23 resubbed for 5 months, and the Real POTUS gifted to Ellie DiLorenzo.
Hey, there you go.
Very nice.
Thank
You know,
you,
Jamie,
POTUS.
I mean, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but typically the auto succeeds have very little use in most combat situations. However, if you are grappled or pinned, you could use the skill Escape Artist to escape a grapple. When you have an auto succeed, you actually
dare you.
don't have to roll an attack roll of any kind.
Dare
Wow.
you,
You,
Jim
Jim.
That was rude.
Honestly,
That was
I'm glad I
rude.
have that for whatever comes next.
But
in
you know,
the story.
Jim Jam. Ooh.
All right, so you are holding all of these potions, these items, this snow globe, and this box.
I opened the box.
Oh, there he goes. I was just about to say, don't open the box, it's probably a trap. Here he goes, ripping it open.
Oh, what'd you say?
Inside the box, you find dozens of handwritten letters to Queen Elvana and to children's parents, written by children. In fact, you start looking through these, and all of these letters are like asking for forgiveness, for mercy, for a second chance. But there's only one out of these dozens that doesn't sound the same. Chip, you're reading these, and this letter starts, "Dear Grandfather, you will never believe it. The council did want the help of a druid, and I have been made an adventurer. You told me the work would be mundane, but this is amazing. They've sent me on my first real adventure with real heroes. They're all so experienced and brave, I can't wait for you to meet them. One of them, Skeslin, is unlike any hero I've ever read about in one of my adventuring stories." And you scan down to the bottom, over the rest of this letter, and it says, "Love, Soraya." You also find in this box requisition orders, all stamped with approval for children from orphanages in Whitethrone to be brought to the clock tower.
What? They're bringing the government is bringing these orphans here to give them to this witch?
What it seems like.
Okay. So, little clarification.
Time out for a second. That was
That was strange.
It's creepy. I know it's really
It was my
creepy. So, there's a whole bunch of letters in here from parents to this witch.
No. These are all in the handwriting of children to their parents.
And
To the queen.
children to their parents and to the queen, all about asking for forgiveness and, it seems like the government is giving these kids over here to this watchtower, and that it is, there's also a letter from Soraya in here.
What?
How?
I don't know, but
And Chip will display like all the letters, just letting everyone see.
Soraya will run up and look at her letter.
And this is your letter in your handwriting.
Oh no! I sent this letter weeks ago. How did they get it? Why is it in here?
That's the bad thing I think we need to worry about, because if this lady or whoever had it, who else might have this kind of information about us?
Oh no!
Yeah.
But if they have my letter, then my grandfather must not have gotten it. Oh, they must be so worried.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what any of this means, but I suppose we should keep looking at other things. Maybe we'll find more information that'll explain how they have this letter.
Yeah.
Drea will kind of fold it up and tuck it away in her pocket, her bag.
I'm sorry, Soraya. Part of me wishes now that we hadn't had ended that witch's life. Maybe it would have been useful to ask her some questions, but she was dangerous.
It was very peculiar how she knew who I was. I guess this makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, listen, I think there's somebody across the hallway. We're looking for Inga still. We probably have to check the privy, and I might have to check it very hard. And then we could check the other room. So if you'll excuse me.
And Chip will go and open up the bathroom door.
Sure enough, this room contains a bathtub to the south and wash basins and a privy to the north.
He steps in. You
Does he close the door?
closes the door behind him. I would appreciate it if you'd put back up that gray square so people can't see what's happening in there. And then a little while later, he comes out.
Oh my goodness.
That's the thing about Pathfinder. Paizo always puts toilets in there, and nobody ever uses them. I'm gonna use
Fun
every
fact,
single one.
When you went in to fight the fish camp guards, the two ogres and the man,
Yeah.
there was no map for it, so I created it, and I made sure to put in a bathroom just for Paizo.
Thank you. Every map needs a bathroom.
This is the kind of realism that our fans have been asking for weeks, and I'm really glad that we got around to it.
Yeah.
Chip will step forward and open up the door that to the north.
Toys and dolls are strewn about the floor of this room, and small tables and chairs sized for small creatures or children sit in the northeast and northwest corners. Books, papers, quills, and ink vials sit atop the tables. A cot sits to the southeast. The windows are barred, but the shutters are open to let in natural light. Most importantly, you see a little girl, maybe 8 years old, who looks quite a bit like Thora did. And as you open the door and she looks on your face, she goes, "Have you taken care of Granny Nan yet?"
Yes, Inga, I believe that we have.
"How did you know my name?"
Oh, it's a little trick of magic now, isn't it?
"I guess. I didn't know that's how magic worked."
Hey, listen. All of your friends were downstairs, and we saved them. And, we want you to be safe, too. So, if you'd like, we can take you to the Shrine of the Everbloom. Make sure you're okay. They'll help you get out of the city.
"Why would I leave the city?"
It's not really safe here for kiddos like yourself.
"I mean, I've made it this long."
Yeah,
"I'm 8. I can take care of myself, thank you."
I'm sure you can. However, what I will say is that every good young person out there, they need training in whatever skill they want to be good at. And I can tell you something that that these people at the Shrine of the Everbloom, they can help you. They can help you grow into be somebody that you really want to be.
Fine.
Okay.
So, are we going? Or
Yeah.
do I have to just wait here.
And Chip will turn and look at the 3 other members of his party and say,
It's just one little girl. I think I gotta take her back, unless one of you wants to do it.
Nope. Have fun.
So Chip will he'll get all hooded up as much as he can. This giant, 7 foot tall, 300-pound man, and he will walk this tiny little girl back to the Shrine of the Everbloom.
And about the time you hit the gate at the front of this building, past those awful, awful statues, Inga turns to you and goes, "Thanks, mister," kicks you in the shin and takes off running.
Ha! Well, stay out of trouble, you hear?
She's gone.
The kid's a little punk. She was fun. I liked her.
All right. And he'll go back upstairs. And then once he gets up there, he'll go,
I'm really fast.
Clearly.
And no, she kicked me in the shins and ran away.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Not nice at all.
Resourceful, though. Resourceful, definitely.
I guess, but you were helping her, so she kind of like literally bit the hand that was feeding her. No, she punched a gift horse in its mouth. Kicked a gift horse right in the mouth.
Well, you know, Miyuki, I think that people around here might not be used to people helping them.
Oh.
In fact, this might have seemed at some point like help to poor little Inga, but it's definitely not.
Oh, but Chip, do you know who loves help?
Who?
Me.
You want help?
Well, I would like to know why my letter back home to the Druid Grove for my grandfather is here. So please, let's continue upstairs so we can figure it out.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we can definitely do that. I'm very tired, but I'll keep soldiering on.
Oh, do you think that it is time to sleep?
No, I mean, it's barely 5 minutes into the day, but I just feel awful. But I'm with you. I'll keep going.
Chip's gonna push through. I'm warning you as players that, oh boy, if we get into something nasty, I'm in a real bad spot. Let's go.
You have a potion of cure moderate in your hands.
It's not about that.
Oh.
Fatigued
Oh.
is a horrible condition for me. It takes away most of my abilities. And I had to use up all my level 3 spells and half of my level 2 spells in order to not be in just a terrible situation. So, not very useful right now, but we're going forward.
Right now.
Jim Jam, you're the best.
Where do you go? What do you do?
Going up the stairs then.
You circle back through the hallway to that staircase, heading up to the next floor.
Chip will ping himself once with the wand, and whoever else needs it until they get up to full health.
I'm fine.
I'm good.
So just me, huh? Cool.
I like to hug things.
Yeah, that's true.
A
Miss
flight of
Astrid.
steps. A flight of steps climbs to a platform where a short ladder is mounted to the wall, leading to a closed trap door in the ceiling just above it. A single door is set in the eastern wall. The area is otherwise barren except for a column of clockwork gears that rises right through the ceiling above it. An icy draft wafts from above, and the ticking and ratcheting of the giant clock drowns out any other sound.
Perception check. 17.
You can't hear anything really over the sound of this machinery.
There's a door there on the eastern wall. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like to just check it, see if it's locked.
What do y'all think would happen if we tried to destroy the elements of this clock?
I think it probably backfire and hurt us a bit.
Well, okay. Yeah, that would be bad.
Geslin, this door is locked.
Alright, then I'll have to cast knock on it.
You
Wasting my
also found a
spells.
ring of keys.
Oh yeah, we have a ring of keys.
Yep.
I'll use that instead. Forgot about those.
You start to try the keys, and you do find the key that unlocks this door.
Hey,
Open it.
Wait, do you want... Okay.
I just open it.
And as you open this door, Candace, what happens?
You see a small creature scramble up from the floor.
Oh!
Her dark brown hair is shaved from the middle of her head to the nape of her neck, and her top knot of hair is a tangled mess of braids and free strands tied together with a thin strap of leather. And you notice an old but very prominent scar that runs across the right side of her gaunt face, from her hairline down through her eyebrow, down her cheek, across her lips, and ending at her jawline. Her eyes are wild and filled with rage, and her scowl is powerful. Her clothes are that of a warrior, brown leather boots, worn breeches, and a dusty blood-red tunic pulled tightly at the waist. And there is something different about this dwarf woman, but you can't put your finger on it. She stands from the floor and turns to look at all of you.
Whoa.
And the creature's eyes suddenly turn an icy white that fade into a bright red. Her muscles seem to ripple like water down her arms, and from the tips of her calloused fingers seem to sprout long, thick, yellowed nails as sharp needles. And you realize that you are looking at an untouchable dwarf blood rager. She
Cast
looks
disintegrate.
I was gonna say I run up and grapple.
She looks all of you up and down and speaks. I warn you, I will not hesitate to kill you. Are you a friend or foe of Bella Belvorka? Declare
like
yourself
friends.
now.
We like friends.
I don't know who Bella
Hold on.
Borka is.
Bella Belvorica.
Oh, yeah, I know who Bella Belvorka is.
Do we hate her or do we like her?
No, we like her. We like her. We're supposed
okay.
to find her.
But the more important question is, does she like her or not?
I just had the name spelled wrong in my notes, so I didn't know when Candace said that name.
And as you're standing there talking about Bella and this dwarven woman stands in front of you, you hear a soft sobbing from inside the room.
Is that Bella? Because we're here to help Bella. We're supposed to find Bella. She's an olive-skinned human with brown hair, and she sings opera.
I am her guard of honor.
Oh,
So, are you friend or are you foe?
Well, we're here to help. And if you're her guard of honor, you didn't do a very good job, right?
I wanted to say something, Miyuki, and I'm glad that you stepped in and did it for me.
Oh, don't listen
Alright.
to them. Don't listen to them. And Soraya's gonna step up next to Skeslin. Hi, I'm Soraya. These are my friends, and we want to be your friend too.
Friend? I have no friends.
Oh, you do now.
Oh. She turns to look at Bella and says, do we believe them?
I feel we must.
Well, we must get Bella out of here.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what
yeah.
do you suggest?
We
creatures?
walk. We walk. Or one of us flies.
Which one? Oh, right.
I mean, I could fly, and then we could all. I mean, that won't work because there's two of us. We could walk back.
I forgot something. Can I rewind 5 minutes?
Yeah, what do you need to rewind? Is there an enemy in here?
There's a guy who's just been stabbing us for 2 minutes straight now.
Oh, dead.
No, in the box you found down in Granny Nan's room, you actually found an adventurer's satchel full of equipment, weapons, and it's starting to make sense who it might belong to.
Us.
That's why I didn't tell you about it to begin with. Give Candace her stuff.
I'm gonna sell it, and then we're gonna get rings.
Magical ones, just matching rings.
Friendship rings.
You are all the worst friends ever.
I don't know half of it.
I'm quite a good friend.
I give great hugs.
If you like birdseed, we have plenty.
I told you my name. It's Soraya. What's your name?
Revi.
Revi. That's a wonderful name. This is Chip and Skaslin and Miyuki.
Yeah, the name's Chip Walton.
Hello.
Okay, here, I'm assuming these things are yours, correct?
And Revi snatches them back quickly.
Oh, whoa, hey.
Skitters to the other side of the room.
Skitter, you're skittering a lot there.
He's kind of like that mouse that bit me.
Are you the mouse that bit Miyuki?
Do I look like a mouse to you?
Oh, well, I don't know. There's things that can become mouses.
I'm a fox.
Miyuki's a fox.
You guys, give them some space. They've been in here for quite some time. You must be hungry. Do you want a snack?
Don't say yes.
Oh, that actually, I would appreciate this, yes.
Oh, yes, of course. And she'll reach into her bag and pull out a handful of birdseed and hold it out.
And Revi will take the birdseed in her hands and say, "Thank you, my new friend." And then she will attempt to eat it, and it will be like sand in her mouth and cling to her lips.
Gross.
And she will say, "Thank you. What for this?"
Wait a second. Do you want some alcohol? That'll be good, right? Here. Oh yeah, and he just he breaks out he creates some spirits for everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Who are we? We just show up and we're like, here, have some bird seed and liquor. Person we don't know who's clearly been trapped here for a while.
Well, they're thirsty.
Hungry.
I've been to worse parties.
Excuse me. You guys are just reveling with your little party by the doorway. Reveling with Revi. By the doorway. With bird seed and liquor. And this poor woman in the corner, Bella, is still just sobbing.
Oh,
Why
she
are
didn't
you
get any
so
bird seeds.
sad?
He makes me sing.
Do you not
You
like
want me to leave and you're not here to kill him?
Oh no,
Yes.
we'll take care of him. Yeah.
Yes, we must kill him.
Oh yeah, don't worry. We were definitely also going to kill everybody in the tower who isn't you, mind you, but that was a definite. Sorry, we forgot to mention that part.
We already left a trail of dead bodies, so we're on our way.
I'm not too happy about leaving a bunch of dead bodies. Also, we lost a really good friend of ours.
We did.
But
yes.
we are going to seek vengeance and we're going to find the people who did this to all of you, and we will bring them to justice.
I'm pretty sure we're already finding these people. They're in here.
Well, I must help you.
Oh,
I like it. Yeah. What can you do? Can you are you you can yell at things and then they do what you wish, or are you like Skesslin, can you make water stuff happen cold, or are you like me and do you like to hug things?
Revy slowly pulls her hands up and shows the long nails growing out of the ends of her fingertips.
Okay.
I start with these.
Okay.
oh,
You're a nail grower. That's good to know.
they're like claws. You scratch people.
I think that we should find the man that we are looking for.
Okay.
I think he's probably upstairs.
Good call. Before we go, does anybody want a potion of invisibility?
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. One time, I was invisible because Skaslin made me invisible, and it was amazing.
Now I kind of want the invisibility. Okay. Does anybody else want a potion of fly?
Can I be invisible and fly? Oh, I've never flown before.
Okay. I was more thinking about we allocate out the goods to other.
Oh, but I've never flown before. I could be like a bird. That would be amazing.
Okay, if you get the potion of fly, you don't get the potion of invisibility, though.
I'll let her have the potion of invisibility too. It's fine.
I was gonna offer it to Miyuki. Maybe Miyuki wants it.
I can blur myself, although I can't right now because I feel a little drained. But I can blur myself, which is almost like invisibility, but not quite because you can still see me. I'm just blurred.
All right, you know what, Soraya? Have both. Fly and be invisible.
Oh, thank you.
And Revy puts on her satchel, and out of her satchel, she pulls her masterwork cold iron chakram and her blink back belt and straps them to her. And then she pulls out her 9-ring broadsword, and places that on her left side. She says, I'm ready to join the fight.
Nice. Let's go.
And Chip will lead the way up.
Leading the way up. You climb that ladder, and there is, in fact, a trap door above it.
He will open it.
It's a good thing it's unlocked. As you
Good.
poke your head up, this large chamber contains the workings of an enormous clock, with huge clock faces on the north, west, and south walls. To the east, the entire exterior wall has been knocked out, and a platform of gleaming ice extends out into the open air. A chill wind blows through the opening. Tracked rails weave in and out of the corners of the room, passing through 5-foot square openings in the walls. A block of clockwork gears and mechanisms runs to the ceiling toward the west. The trapdoor set into the floor on the north side of the chamber opens as you all see the commander that you've been looking for.
Ooh, I cast fly on myself.
Well, first, we're gonna roll a little initiative.
Fine. Oh boy. This does not look good.
7.
16.
16.
Got a solid 11.
11. Or Chip.
13 for me.
13.
12 for Revy.
Oh.
Ew.
Revy's just beating out Chip. Just a
Alrighty. And you guys are on that map just bring yourself into the room as you'd be able to climb up the ladder. Once one person leaves that square, the next in line can take their space.
Oh, okay.
But let me just give you a close-up of the creature you see before you.
There he is.
Oh.
This is gonna be bad.
boy.
Logrivich,
Oh,
the leader of this garrison of the Winter Guard.
I really, really, really wish that I really wish that I had my 3rd level spells, because I was going to use Resist Energy Communal so that we all could take a little bit of that icy cold damage, but I don't think we will be able to anymore.
Yeah. Well, Logrivich gets to go first.
Mm-hmm.
And, Chip, you watch as he up and flies out of this clock tower.
Well,
And suddenly a dog appears.
it's
scared of
very
the dog.
angry.
Chip, it is not your turn, but you see this happen. Miyuki, you are down below. Would you like to hold? In fact, Miyuki, Skeslin, then Revi. Chip is in your way. What would you like to do in that order? Miyuki?
Yeah, I'll hold.
Okay, Skeslin.
I mean, I guess I'll cast I'll bubble up.
Revi?
I'd like to draw my 9-ringed broadsword.
All right. Chip?
So Skeslin is right behind Chip on this ladder, correct? Or like, what's the order of people behind me?
You guys can decide that. I just put you on the map.
I'm next to Skeslin.
So I need to know who's behind me, though.
Skeslin?
Skeslin.
Sure, it's me.
So he'll look down at Skeslin and be like, "He just flew away!" And he'll reach down and touch Skeslin, casting Fly on him. And then he'll jump back off of it, clearing a space for Skeslin to go.
All right. Soraya?
I'm going to hear what Chip kind of said, but kind of behind Skeslin. I'm like, what? What is it? What did you see?
Chip, do you respond?
There's a big dragon. Go get it.
Oh, where did it go?
It flew away.
Well, how are we supposed to get it?
Fly.
Oh, you want me to fly?
You took the potion.
Okay, and she'll drink a potion of fly.
Drinks that potion. And you begin floating up into the air. Would you like to move?
Ooh, can I?
If you had that potion in your hand and you're just guzzling it, and then you can still move, yeah.
Great. Yeah, I'll move. No. Actually, I'll stay right where I am, and I only want to hover like 5 feet off the ground, and that's really scary for her.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if maybe I'm the one that should be flying.
Then they're taking the potion then.
Oh, but you told me to.
Miyuki, the way is clear. Would you like to go up or would you like to wait?
I will go up. Well, actually, I'll wait, and I'm going to inspire some courage.
Good call.
Yeah, it's gonna be real inspiring. So she pulls out her drum, and she says, "Is that a dragon? Better armor up, because we gotta kill him, and he seems pretty tough." All right, get excited, everyone.
It is Logrivich's turn. Nobody is there to see what happens. Skeslin, we are back to you.
I just glare at Chip. Like, don't think I don't notice that you saw a dragon and then you cast Fly on me, telling me to go up after it.
You've got the most damaging spells. I can hardly do anything. Go get him.
I'm at that point not even listening to Chip as I just shoot up the space into the room above. Believe I get 60 feet of flight, right? That's the spell.
So.
So
Yeah.
how high up do I have to fly to go up the ladder?
The ladder is only 10 feet tall.
Okay. So then I will fly. After I get up, I will begin to fly, and I will fly out to get a little bit of cover. I'll fly to the southern edge of the room and sort of take cover, but peeking around the wall that I'm next to, out to see if I can see this thing.
All right, Revy.
Well, to be fair, do I see it?
Oh, you don't from where you are.
I don't see it? Okay.
Oh.
In that case, I will then use a standard action to cast Fiery Shuriken and just keep them hovering near me.
Of course you do. Revy.
Revy, wait.
What?
I'm asking you to wait.
Oh, well, question. Where's Bella?
Bella, you left her downstairs in the room until you could take care of this.
Okay.
She didn't seem in a fit state to be fighting
No.
this creature.
No, I just wanted to make sure that she wasn't with me. Revy turns to Chip and says, Why? Why wait?
I'm gonna help you. You want your stuff to be on fire?
Okay. And so Revy waits.
Revy waits. Chip, what are you doing?
Chip will. She's got a broadsword in her hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Chip will just reach out and he'll kind of smear some of this tarry substance that's on the lip of the barrel onto the broadsword, and then he slaps it real hard, and then it lights up on fire.
Okay, now you can go.
Want to tell
what-
Candace and I what just happened?
I cast Sun Metal onto her weapon, and I turned it to fire. It deals an extra 1d points of fire damage.
1d4? Is that what you
Yes.
said? You said
Yes,
1d.
but 1d4, but it's a weapon that's on fire basically. So fire damage is all,
Cool.
All right, go ahead, and I'll follow you up.
Revy,
Okay.
would you like to act?
I would.
Okay.
I'd like to enter the room. Do I have to? Can I enter?
Leave.
I don't have to fly, right?
No, you can climb the ladder.
Ah. Okay. And into this corner. I'd
And-
like to be.
Chip will climb up after Revy.
Okay.
He'll come back here. No, I don't want to be there. He'll come into the middle.
All right. Soraya, you're flying.
I'm like hovering and I just saw Skeslin go, so she's like, Skeslin! And she's gonna fly up the ladder, and it's really clunky. It's like weird. And then she sees Skeslin from across the room, right?
Yup.
Yeah, but she doesn't see this creature, so she's like, and she's gonna fly to Skeslin. I'm gonna go fly over to kind of where Skeslin is, kind of like next to him. I'll be like, Skeslin, what are we doing? Oh, this is kind of fun. Whoa. And for my standard action, can I ready an action? Can I ready a spell?
Yes.
So that if this creature comes into view within my next turn, I want to be ready and cast a spell.
Alrighty. Miyuki.
I will. Can I come up now?
Yes,
Or-
you can. It's clear.
Okay. I mean, how far away currently is this dragon?
You don't know. You don't see it.
Then what I will do is pull out my bow and just ready the action of shooting at dragon if it appears.
Sounds good. It is once again Logrivich's turn as he flies from around the southern corner of this building. And I'm gonna need to. put
He's
him
so
out of the
tiny.
way.
He's a big guy.
He is flying out in front of this ledge of ice, which, by the way, we are using the difficult terrain ice stuff. We'll get
Ooh.
to that in a second. But over almost half of you are flying, so really, what's the point? Nevertheless, Logrivich flies up, and let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can hit 4 of you. Yuki, how far away are you from me? Nope. I can hit 3 of you. Miyuki, you are not hit. Revi, you are not hit. Logrivich aims into the building at Chip, Soraya, and Skeslin, and he opens his mouth, and this frost releases as he roars. And I need everybody, well, those 3, to make a reflex save.
Jamie, I'm fairly certain you can't hit Skeslin. He's ducked behind that corner. I know he's halfway there, but the shape of a cone, you can't hit him.
Well, from where I am... Fine. I just hit Soraya and Chip then.
Okay.
Soraya, you did have a ready to action when the dragon
and
came into
Miyuki
view.
did as well.
Great, I cast a fireball on it.
Nice shooting.
Give me those attack rolls.
Okay, hang on, I lost my paper.
Oh my
Fireball is just a reflex save.
While we're waiting, Gary and Wolf has become the Bitbox battle boss and has given me the auto succeed. And then Gary and Wolf also resub for 21 months. So thank you.
Thank you.
If only I had some mercies, because I'm fairly certain we're going to die.
That is a dirty 20 on the reflex save for the fireball.
Right. You're gonna take, you said dirty 20?
Yeah.
Can I sink you?
You can. That's a 19.
Anyone else want a sinker?
I feel
yeah.
bad.
I will.
I feel
You miss.
bad. Oh, nice.
Fine.
Great, and I get to add a +2 because of Miyuki's inspiration?
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Attack and damage rolls.
Ooh, okay. Oh god. I lost my headphone. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, ooh, 20.
20.
Oh no, 22 with Miyuki. 22.
Well, probably 33 if it's susceptible to fire damage.
Miyuki, you looked real excited. What happened with that shot?
Oh, I rolled a 1, so it's a 6 total. And I kill dragon.
Well, that's not the way a 1 works. But
Damn. Worth a shot.
roll me some percentiles.
Oh God, I don't know that I want to do that.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Yeah, where are all of my 10? Oh, here we go. That is a 15.
15. I did 0 to 10 for Chip and 10 to 20 for Revi. And 20 to 80, your shot would have just sailed through the sky off this ledge. This arrow lands in Revi's shoulder.
Oh, she's never gonna trust you again!
Roll
Oh
damage.
my gosh, stop trying to kill Candace.
Listen, I don't do much damage, so don't worry.
Except this time.
3? 3 damage.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now you are initiated.
Right, so I need the reflex saves as this breath comes out at you, Chip and Soraya.
18.
Oh, that's not bad. That will be a 16.
16. Now, I'm sorry, I said 15-foot cone. It is a 30-foot cone. So, Miyuki, I will need a reflex save as well.
Oh no. Okay.
Mine's a 19, actually.
19, okay.
Oh wow. 9?
Oh,
No.
Neat.
All right. Whoa. As this frosty breath comes out to hit you,
I have cold resistance.
yeah, good.
Miyuki, you take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
The other two will only take 6.
6, yeah. And then -2 because of my sweet Frost Forged chain shirt.
Skeslin, you see this thing now. What are you gonna do?
Oh, good. First thing Skislin's gonna do is fly out and over this thing. How high up in there is it currently, actually?
It is 20 feet high.
Okay. Then I'll fly under it so that I can get to the other side of it without being within its reach.
Okay.
And then I'll rise up to be, it was 20 feet of movement, so then I'll rise up 30 feet. So I'm a little bit above it. And I'm gonna spit at it. And I need a reflex save from you.
That's a 23.
Oh.
Okay. You're still gonna take all the normal penalties. But you are otherwise you're not immobilized. Half speed,
right.
-2 to AC, or -4 to dexterity, -2 to attack rolls. And then after that, I will, as a swift action, fire off one of these shuriken against your touch AC. Ooh, that's a good one. 24 against touch AC.
Yeah.
All right. So that is going to be... oh, nice. Max damage, too. So with Miyuki's bonus, that is a total of 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage to this white dragon. Chip, what are you doing?
So Chip looks at Revy, says,
I know you don't really know us yet. I'm gonna make a ramp for you.
and he casts Enlarge Person upon himself and then sticks his one arm down to the ground and one arm up, touching onto this dragon.
You are 10 feet away from this dragon, and this dragon's 20 feet in the air.
So, ready for this?
Ready.
Where's Chippy? Oh, can you make Chip 10 feet going towards Revy, please? I don't have the ability to do so.
Right.
Now, when a large creature is large, Jamie, which he's 7 feet tall, therefore he is 14 feet tall. And he has 10 feet of reach, meaning he can reach 24 feet up into the air. So,
just out of curiosity, Ben, your description of yourself is always that you're just a big boy and you're very tall. Mechanically, do you have any actual advantages of being large?
Yes.
Or is that just okay? You actually have okay.
So Chip's like, I'm gonna be your ramp. Revy, you watch this happen as he grows in size and puts his arms out like a seesaw for you. What does Revy do?
Revy takes a deep breath, shrugs, and says, and Revy blood rages, power attacks, jumps on Chip, runs up to Chip, and throws herself at this dragon with her 9-rate broadsword. Yeah, roll.
All right. Roll me an acrobatics check real quick to run up Chip's arms.
It'll be a 26.
Ha!
Yeah, you get up there. Roll me an attack.
The team's back together again. Ooh! That would be a 29!
Roll me damage.
Yes! Don't forget your D4 of fire damage and also the +2 from inspiring.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. 17, 18, 19. 23 points of damage.
And how much of it was fire?
Logrivich is dead. we're gonna go to our mid-show break. I cannot believe it. Evie walks in, with a little help from Skeslin, and just like, help.
That was Soraya, Skeslin, and Revy. Way to go, team. Way to go.
That was you too, Chip.
Chip and Miyuki helped.
Everyone needs a Chip rant. Everyone.
We helped. Oh,
That's too much.
yes.
Okay, now shift click.
Click.
Alt Control X.
Okay. All right. I did it. Hey,
Score.
We did it. Okay. Hi, Dragons and Things.
Hi.
Saving throw. We are retaliating for that prank war. You can't just come in and take over a stream without retaliation.
Yeah, we're
So,
hackers.
For that, we're going to send you. Dom, are you ready? Dom, how's it looking on your side?
Yeah,
Good?
are we go for Dom?
Once again, you see, Dragons and Things, that there is nothing that you can possess which I cannot take away. I mean, sorry. You guys do really good work, and I think that you guys are really cool, and I like spending time with you.
So eat that, and then like whenever the pandemic ends, maybe we can.
That's right.
Quickly, that'll be enough. Hey Mog, since you lost your eye, I figured I'd cheer you up. Want to hang out? Do something?
Do you wish to study the etymology of different languages with me?
No.
Ah, so you wish to sit down and observe the various stages of photosynthesis?
I was thinking target practice or take some swings at each other, you know, a sparring match.
We could extract each other's blood and compare differences.
Mog, do we even have anything in common?
everyone. I hope you had a lovely break. I did. I recentered myself and got rid of all of my frustration and anger about how amazing these characters are, and I'm ready for a second half. How about you? What do you guys say?
Honestly,
yeah.
when we killed that thing, I was like, wow, this has been a good session. You know, like I thought we were done.
Yeah. Good session. Fine. I'm centered. I'm ready. Why don't we take a look at chat and see what they have to say about all of this?
Oh no, Jamie. So Lord Emmy says, "Aw, Jamie, so salty." True.
Oh,
Yes.
But the best kind of salty.
But like, not just salty. Like, there's some savory in there too.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
give me that.
Oh, for sure. Definitely a savory salt.
Ellie DiLorenzo, back when I grappled the witch, said, "Here comes the hugs."
Yeah, you're a hugger.
I'm a hugger.
Yeah. The real POTUS 98 says, booming dragon voice from the heavens. You did what to my little brother? Very.
Oh.
It's Lucas Martinez asks a very important question, Jamie, that possibly you can answer. Hey, how are Ben and Jamie doing in the apartment with the AC going out? Was it fixed?
It was not fixed. There is someone coming to look at our AC tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It currently feels like it's the 6th ring of hell in here. And this room is like 10 degrees hotter than the room where Ben is. So, it's fun. I am so happy, though, that we are playing Reign of Winter, and I can forget about the heat.
I thoroughly appreciate the "it's time to rev it up" comments. That makes me really happy.
Those are amazing. Oh. There are some really good Revy comments. It seems like you've made a good impression.
Yay! Oh, man.
All right. Why don't we jump back into things, you guys? You just watch as this very angry dwarf runs up Chip's arms and, like, sword raised overhead, comes down on this dragon, and the dragon falls.
Revy immediately turns to the group and stows her broadsword, and you see her nails slowly retracting back into her hands, and all of the red veins, the dark red veins that were running up and down her arms and her neck slowly fade, as if pulled to the center of her body. Her breathing slows, and she stands up, and the big cut that was down her face somehow isn't so bright red and angry anymore, and her eyes fade to a deep, deep black. She seems calmer. And she turns to all of you and says, "Well, I must admit that was fun." I thank you all for your help, and now I must get Bella out of here.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That was a great team effort here, everybody. I like it, you know, Miyuki. That was very inspiring what you had to say. And Soraya, that fireball was so big. And Skeslin, I mean, come on, those, what do you call them? Fiery shurikens? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And of course, Revy. That was good.
I much appreciate your ramp.
Oh, you're welcome, yeah.
No. Well, I must say, it has been a long time since I have seen a friendly face, and I appreciate what you have done here today.
Well, good. Now for my favorite part.
Chip pulls into his bag and he pulls out this firework and he goes, and he just like steps out into the middle of this this ramp and plants it into the snow, and he casts.
Well, why don't you make me an acrobatics check, since you're walking on ice?
Well, fine, Jamie. It's a 10.
You fall on your butt first.
Yeah, but he gets up and he laughs again. He's like, all right, and he scooches into the middle. He sets the firework and he goes, now here's for some fun. And he snaps his finger, casts spark on the fuse, and he just watches it go up in the air.
And sure enough, this firework explodes in the air. Thank goodness it's getting a little closer to dusk, as you can see the colors of this firework. Not clearly, but you can see them. It takes a moment. Maybe you did it wrong.
No.
Maybe Solvig set you up. Maybe they're all coming for you now. But then, a distant boom. Your eyes catch an explosion about a half mile away to the east, at the base of a statue of a woman still under construction. Moments later, another explosion a mile away to the south against the wall of the city. Alarms begin to go up as chaos reigns. As you peer down from this icy ledge, small shadows of men and women and wolves and trolls and goblins alike run from the east towards these two areas. What do you do?
Well, I guess we gotta go. We gotta get back to the Shrine of the Everbloom, and then we gotta hustle.
Yeah. We
Well,
should
come on!
All right, we'll follow. Let's go. And Revi goes to grab Bella from the room and runs up to her and says, my lady, we must go. We must go right now.
Yes, please. And she readies herself to run.
So Chip is like, all right, I'll meet you down at the bottom. There's something I've been dying to try. And I'll stand right at the edge of the ice shelf, look down. How high up am I at this point?
You are 50 feet above the ground.
All right, I'll look at it straight and I'm like, no, don't follow me unless you can do this. And I'll just step off the edge.
Happens as you step off the edge of this ice shelf.
One of the rings that I'm wearing just like flashes, and I begin to float very, very gently down towards the ground below.
Am I still flying?
How many minutes does that potion last?
5.
5?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I go, oh, I can do that too! And I'm gonna fly down.
Jamie, is there anything real quickly on the dragon?
On the dragon, there is not on the dragon, but around the room in his hoard.
Yes.
Quite a bit.
Yes. Grab all of it, throw it in the bag.
Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me.
In his hoard, you find a heavy wooden shield, an adamantine warhammer, this strange statue of an owl, A bone scroll tube containing 1, 2, 3 scrolls, a wand of some type, 2 wands of some type, a gold censer with a platinum inlay of a butterfly, 5 tourmaline crystals, 24 platinum pieces, 628 gold pieces, 1,905 silver pieces, 7,326 copper pieces.
We rich, y'all. We
Whoa.
rich. Do you want me to roll a spellcrafty to figure out what all that stuff is?
Yes, please.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Do you show it to anyone else, or you just like throw it in the bag?
I think I throw it in the bag, and I'm like, we'll figure this out later. Let's go.
Sure. So you get down to the bottom floor. Soraya and Skeslin, you're not quite at the front door. You're around the corner of this tower, and you're watching as you see people like walking into the street, looking around, trying to figure out what these booms are, what's going on. And like you see people running and passing news and letting them know that explosions have happened at the Iron Tooth and at the Iron Barracks, and that they don't know what's happening. Something is happening in the city, and people are running now, trying to like lock themselves away in their homes to find safety. What do you do?
I go back in the tower and go up almost to the top and get my zombies and say, sorry, I forgot about you guys. I just got really excited about, you wouldn't understand, you're dead and mindless, but come on, boys.
And they follow you down.
And Soraya's standing there being left alone as people are running about, and then Skeslin runs back into the building, and she's just like...
That's hysterical.
Miyuki, Chip, and Revy, you do make it down, and Bella, to the front gate. You see Skeslin like dash up past you, and then shortly after he comes down with 2 zombies.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Can we make it to the Shrine of the Everbloom? Because we got to get Bella out of there.
Yeah.
How would you like to get there?
Running.
Are you attempting any type of stealth at all? Like covering yourself, trying to like, or are you just hoping that chaos is enough? Honestly, it's not wrong either way. If you think we just run, that's fine.
I think Chip's just thinking like chaos everywhere. Like, what are they going to care about us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sure. There are a few eyes at this group running through the streets. I mean, you running is not out of place right now. But a very large man, a blue man, a fox, a druid human, and this dwarf running through the streets. A little odd. And 2 zombies.
We look like we're running away from the zombies.
Yeah, exactly. People are thinking, oh, explosions, people are taking over the cities, and it's now the zombie apocalypse. Great. But you do make it back to the Shrine of the Everbloom. You walk into the building, go down in the tunnels, you push the little rose in the wall sinks in, you go down the tunnels, and you make it back. And you walk in, and kind of like Skeslin saw, but a little more chaotic. There are now people like dashing back and forth between rooms. There's like 20 people in here looking at maps of the city and giving instructions, and Solvig seems tied up in all of this.
I think Miyuki kind of looks around at anyone who runs past or seems closest, and she just goes, "What's happening?"
The attack has been launched. What are you doing here? Get out there. Let's fight. And this person just like continues out the door.
They just run in circles.
Just around the shrine. That's it.
Apparently the attack has been launched.
Yeah, I think we did that.
Yeah, we already killed the dragon and everything. I don't see why they're telling us to get out there. We did our part.
Yeah.
Well, I am not finished with mine. I must find the leader. I believe the name Solveig is who I am looking for.
Oh yeah, well.
And upon hearing her name, Solveig turns her eyes to your group, but they land on one person in particular as she calls out the name Bella. And Bella looks up and runs to Solveig.
No!
As they embrace and kiss.
Katie said no. Don't do it.
I was so worried it'd be like one of like Rickon, like Zigzag Rickon. I was so worried.
These two women embrace, and Bella's like crying, not from fear anymore, but out of like pure happiness, and a weight seems lifted off of her. And Solveig like caresses her and looks up to you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for finding my Bella. And she looks at Revy for a second, looks back to Bella and says, "Is this her?" And Bella looks to Revy and nods to Solveig. And Solveig begins to laugh a little.
The scar on Revy's face turns pink.
I prayed to Milani for revenge, and she sent her. She sent revenge. I cannot thank you enough for everything you have done. Obviously, we have launched the attack. I have my love back. It is now time for you to go.
For me to go?
I mean, all of you were going to go find the dancing hut?
Yeah. Revy, what do you say? You want to come join us and be a Black Rider?
Oh, yes.
It was kind of fun having you join the group.
I mean, hold on. I don't know that she just gets to be a Black Rider like that. I mean, there's a application process, and she's got to start at the bottom and work her way up. But I mean,
What
maybe
are you
eventually.
saying? Are you saying that I am a slave?
I'm just saying that eventually you might become a Black Rider. Like we've worked very hard to get where we are, and so we'd like to see some of the initiative.
No. A person just found us and said you're Black Riders.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's what happened. Never mind. I guess anybody. You're a Black Rider, and there she's a Black Rider. Everybody's a Black Rider. Then I guess there's nothing.
I killed a dragon.
I helped.
Also, you have to finish this particular mission if you become a Black Rider. So, otherwise, you die.
Oh. And Revy turns to Bella and says, "My lady, will you release me from your care?"
He looks to Solveig and back to you, smiling, and says, "Yes, I am safe now. Thank you for everything."
And Revy smiles and turns to the group and says, "Well, looks like I am your 5th Black Rider then."
My best friend.
Okay.
Yes.
And
It's part of it.
Chip will go over to where I'm assuming that they've just displayed Astrid almost as a martyr for their cause. And he'll take a moment with Astrid.
We're never gonna forget what you did. I messed up. I told you my job was to keep you safe, and yeah, I didn't do that.
Revy crosses to Chip and says, "Who is this?"
Well, this is our friend Astrid. She died. Well, she died when we were on our way up to save you and Bella and all those kids. She was a good fighter. And a good friend.
I can see that. But you, I think, were a good friend to her. And now she is in the power of Melanie. May she always be blessed.
Yeah.
Solvig actually approaches Astrid as well and looks to you, Chip, and says, "Do not worry, her body has been preserved until her family arrives." We recognized the symbol of the Narum family from the land of the Linorm Kings. We sent off messages, and we actually have already received 2 in return. The first was from Thorin and the King's Council, saying they supported us and they were sending an army to support the heralds of the summer's return in our endeavor. The other was from Yensena, saying she was proud of what her daughter did, who she was, that she died with honor. Her twin Erin will be leading the army heading to Whitethrone, along with her other brothers, Casper, Indris, and even Bjartan, who will be blooded in battle for the first time. However, Valder and Werner, will be traveling to return their sister's body to be laid at rest in Halgrim. She only requests you make her death worth it.
Of course. Someday I hope to visit there. But until that time, I'm gonna keep the spirit of Astrid with me.
Takes the cloak of the Yeti, and throws it over his shoulder.
Hey, that's a nice cloak.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she and I argued about who should have it. I'm glad she got it, but I'll take it now in memory of her.
That is a good idea.
What do you all do?
Well, what are we standing around for? We gotta go find a dancing hut now, don't we?
That is not a sentence when I was younger that I thought would ever be something I hear.
That's fair.
Well,
that's fair.
We must walk, and then you must tell me how a hut dances.
Yes. It's weird.
Yes.
Quick question: is anybody not wearing a cloak? I have, because I've got my cloak of the thing of. You know what I'm talking. Yeah, thank you. I've got a cloak of resistance +1. It adds +1s to all of your saves. If anybody would like that.
I think Revi would probably like that.
And Soraya raised her hand as well.
Oh, go ahead and give it to Revi. No, go ahead and give it to Revi.
Oh, I was going to say we were going to have a good old-fashioned
you can roll off for it.
No,
you guys.
I mean, my saves are pretty good, so.
Doesn't ever hurt to have one more, Katie.
Cloak.
Go ahead and take it.
All right,
I believe there are a whole bunch of items that Chip failed to identify.
Yes, he'll pull them out. Yeah, he'll pull out all that stuff and be like,
"Oh yeah, by the way, we found a hoard of treasure."
My spellcraft is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The owl figurine is actually a serpentine owl figurine of Wondrous Tower. Don't know if you know what that is, but this figurine either becomes a normal-sized horned owl or a giant owl, according to the command word used. It communicates with its owner by telepathic means, informing her of all it sees and hears. The transformation can take place once per day with a maximum duration of 8 continuous hours. However, after 3 transformations into giant owl form, the statuette loses all of its magical properties. These scrolls are a scroll of Blink, a scroll of Scorching Ray, scroll of See Invisibility, Wand of Silent Image, 12 charges, a Wand of True Strike, 16 charges.
Ooh.
But that wooden shield, you don't really know. But you could take a wild gander that it's probably just a +1 shield.
Okay. Definitely I feel like Miyuki should have that Wand of True Strike. because if she ever wants to hit with that bow and arrow, she's gotta. True Strike will give you a +20 to hit anything. So
that's a lot. Sure. If I can use it.
yeah, I believe it's a bardic spell.
And
the rest of that seems like Soraya and Skeslin's stuff.
True Strike is not on the Bard's spell list.
What?
Yeah.
It's Druid, though, right? Druid, Sorcerer, Wizard?
Oh.
While y'all are taking a look at inventory, I want to shout out Kyra Onasi has followed us, and Scott Denuzo gifted a sub to Willow Ridley.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
how nice.
True Strike is actually Alchemist, Blood Rager, Inquisitor, Magus, Psychic, and Sorcerer Wizard.
Roll up.
She can have it.
Revy, they're trying to hand you this wand, and you're like, I don't know.
I must be completely honest with you. What is this? Because I know the sword, and that is what I know. You want me to have this?
I mean, I guess we sort of presumed you're talking about all that blood raging that you knew a bit of magic. Is that not the case?
No, I know some magic. Sure.
Your tone doesn't inspire me with a whole lot of confidence.
Well, you don't inspire me with a whole bunch of confidence.
That's a good comeback. You got me really good there. So the main question though is like, can you use the wand? Because if you can have it. If you can't use it, then I mean, like I'll hold on to it for you. But
well, I don't know. Maybe you hold on to it for now.
Okay. That sounds fine. If you want it back, you just let me know and you can have it.
Okay.
And after the stare-off finishes, what do you do?
Well, we ready?
We must get to the hut.
Should we rest at some point first or after?
I mean,
on the
it's
way.
I think the problem is that we created this distraction for a very specific purpose.
Yeah, we gotta
So
go.
we can't really wait till it's over.
Even though it'd be great, I would love a nap, but we're going.
All right.
So we charge out to Market Square.
All right. Solveig did mark Market Square on the map for you, so you know exactly where it is. It's actually fairly close.
Yup.
The area surrounding White Throne's Market Square is now overgrown with a thick forest that erupted almost overnight around the Dancing Hut. Every day, the Winter Guard had chopped down the forest only to see it regrow overnight. The streets around the square are a wreckage of stumps and fallen trees, and many of the traders residing in the Merchant's Quarter have been evacuated. The Market Square itself has almost entirely vanished, save for a few buildings that are now completely out of place in this strange landscape. You walk up to the only entrance you can find to this massive forest in this city. The shops and homes of the Merchant's Quarter stop abruptly at a towering wall of evergreens that has burst through the snow-covered cobblestones of the city's streets. Ahead, the trees part to form a winding path into the dark forest that has replaced all sights and senses of the city around it. I'm actually gonna show you a little bit of what this path looks like, so you guys have an idea of where you are. So on the map, you're going to be entering from the south, which is all the way to our left, and I have already cleared kind of what you can see into this forest.
Oh, I see. North is
North is yeah.
That way is lengthwise. Okay. Well, we'll go north then. Yes?
Yes. Sounds good to me.
You walk straight into the forest. Cool. Straight in.
Did anyone do a perception check?
Oh, no, we were waiting for you to do it.
Oh, I'll do it. Should I do perception or knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or both.
Or both. Well, I rolled a 19 on perception, so that's going to be a 29.
29. Are you rolling this as you're walking? What are you, just a general? Like, is there anything specific that you're... Is there anything specific or a specific area? And, like, where are you on the map when you are perceiving?
Where am I on the map?
Like, are you just doing it as you walk?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Well, I'd like to, at the entrance of the forest, do one.
Sure.
And then continue to perceive as I walk.
Well, I mean, we got eyes, Jamie.
I was just asking if there was something specific, general area, just overall, or if she was like looking at the tree or what. Okay?
Everyone, we all close our eyes and we walk into the forest.
I would like to perceive danger, and I don't think I can perceive traps, but creatures, anything that looks out of the ordinary. Soraya's very knowledgeable about trees and bushes and creatures. So there's something that's like weird.
And if there's birdseed lying around.
Also, I should get like definitely a plus like 1 on any check involving trees, because I read that book about trees in like 4 or 5 episodes ago. Just saying.
Cover to cover.
First thing that you notice is as you walk into this entrance, there are massive footprints here that seem to like figure 8 back on each other, and it seems like there are 3 different sets of footprints. It looked like there was a guard here, and you recognize these were ice troll footprints, but you can tell from the tracks that they have run away from this area.
I think there used to be ice trolls here, but it looks like they ran away.
Oh, that seems either really good for us or really bad.
Yes, because you don't know if they're running toward the town to help or if they're running away from something in the forest.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should walk further in and perceive more.
Oh, good idea.
Well, you said you also wanted to look at the trees. So I can tell you about
abnormal. Great.
You are looking at these trees, Soraya, and you grew up in a forest. Like, you should know a lot. You read that book. Like, these are not like any trees that you have seen. These look like evergreen trees, but like the needles coming off the leaves come to a sharp point.
Sharper than normal.
Very sharp. They look almost needle-like.
And if I roll a knowledge nature, can I find out what type of tree this is?
You would actually need to roll a knowledge... Yeah, roll a knowledge nature.
It's the trees from Fern Gully.
18.
18. You do not know what type of tree this is. It looks a little mutated or evolved from like a pine tree type of tree, but it is not a true pine tree.
It's an angry ant.
There's something different about the trees here. I don't think they seem as friendly and conversational as ones we've encountered before.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yes.
Oh, like those trees. Yeah, I remember when we talked to those trees.
Oh, and they were lovely.
Yeah, they were nice.
So wonderful. Yes, I'm not as though these ones are a little more dark and scary and possibly want to pierce us with their needle-like branches.
Oh.
Does anyone have knowledge planes?
Yes.
Plane.
I'm just kidding. I don't have.
Yeah, we know that you don't have any useful knowledges. Don't worry. I actually will cast.
Do!
I was talking to Chip, not you, Miyuki.
I love that Megan, as Miyuki, is always like, "Do I have a knowledge?" Yes, I have it. It's like such a surprise every time. It's great.
I have planes. That is 13.
13, Skeslin.
I'm actually going to cast Heightened Awareness now that Soraya is so busy looking around and we're trying to figure out what's going on. Give myself a little boost. Ooh, nice. 24.
24. Miyuki, you're looking at these trees as well now that Soraya has pointed them out. And you're agreeing with everything she's saying. Like, this doesn't seem right. But Skeslin, you actually take a look at these trees, and these are from the first world.
Ooh.
These are not from the material plane.
Oh, okay. Well, that's generally bad.
Yeah.
So the trees are from a whole nother world, and is going to be very closely connected to the Fae. So if you've got them cold iron weapons, those would probably be really good to have handy.
Everyone, just want to point out that we just got raided by the Mercs of Mischief, so shields up!
Shield.
Hi, Mercs of Mischief, thank you. Right? How do you... Shield. I don't know. Yeah. And Soraya, with your 29, I know I'm being a little nugget about this, but you take a quick look to the east and west as you pass two offshoots of this trail. And it seems like to the west, there's kind of a small body of water, and it seems like a pretty clear path to the left. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary over there.
I think we're supposed to go up here and to the left.
If supposed to, does that mean like that's where whatever wants to kill us has put the trap? Or supposed to as in get away from the trap?
I never thought of that before. Oh, okay. So either that's the clear path forward and that's the way we're supposed to walk, or someone put a clear path there hoping that just a group of adventurers would walk through it so they could trap them and harm them. I guess we're just going to have to decide which is which, or we're gonna have to burn the whole forest down, and you all know I'm not very fond of that idea.
Yeah, I mean, we should not burn down the forest. I mean, it might be the only thing keeping this hut safe. So, you know, why don't we just go? I mean, we're gonna explore the entire thing, right? So I say we go center to start out with, and we'll branch out from there.
Sounds good to me.
You continue forward on this path, and I'll clear a little bit of the map for you so you can see what's happening. I see very confused faces.
Yeah, whoa, wow. Okay, what?
In fact, I will take you to a zoomed in version of what you're looking at. You walk up to this small clearing and you see this thing in front of you. Dark forested paths lead north, east, and south out of this large clearing. But the way to the north is blocked by a rippling hemisphere of churning darkness and twisted shadows. The surrounding trees seem to lean toward the area as swirls of nearby snow and forest debris are sucked into the vortex, accompanied by a distant roar of wind. On the other side of the dark phenomenon, the path leads to a forest clearing containing a dilapidated wooden hut perched atop 2 giant chicken legs, surrounded by a picket fence of bleached bones.
Oh, it's right there, and all we gotta do is get around this ball.
Do you think that ball thing is like the thing that brought us to this world?
Maybe.
What?
Would I be able to knowledge nature it?
The ball?
This is not a knowledge nature. This would be knowledge arcana.
I have that.
In fact, it's a knowledge arcana or knowledge planes.
I has both.
Quit.
Me and Candace are over here like this. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
22 arcana.
Okay. Anybody else?
Okay.
No, I'm just curious. If you don't want
No,
to, that's fine.
I did. I just wasn't sure if hers got it, but I had a 27 total.
27? Okay. Soraya, were you going to do one or no?
No.
Okay. Miyuki, you're looking at this vortex, and it comes to you that this vortex is actually draining reality from this area, taking everything nearby with it, but it will take some time. It could take a week, say. You don't know how far into the week it is. And Skeslin, as Miyuki is talking about this, you think that, yeah, this is some kind of vortex drawing reality from the material plane, but there are multiple external power sources that sustain this vortex. If they are all destroyed, you think that the backlash could disrupt this vortex as well.
Oh, I understand.
You?
Well, no, not really, but
Oh.
enough to. So, I mean, don't
In fact,
walk into that.
you know this is called a reality siphon.
Well, that's very cool. I am almost loath to get rid of it. It's a very interesting piece, and I wish that we could spend our time studying it and possibly taking control of it in some fashion. But unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to smash the devices that get it going. There's something giving this little dark swirly thing power, and we've got to disrupt it if we want to get past. I would not recommend trying to power through it. It is not at all like the portal that brought us here. Do not step into that. It would be very bad.
I throw like a rock in there.
Well, no, don't do that either. You see, it's actually, it's disrupting reality around it pretty rapidly. So I don't think disturbing it in any way is a good idea, because it literally destroys the laws of reality around it, and we don't know what'll happen if even just a rock goes in there.
Throw a rock at it.
Well, I mean, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, I tell you what, that sounds like a great idea. I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head back for a little bit. You guys tell me how the rock works out though for you.
No, but maybe. All right, where are we going?
I mean, we just have to go around, right? Or like cut through the trees.
So there is a path to the east for you by the reality siphon, and further back there was one to the west and to the east.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try to cut through the trees. Those don't look like friendly trees.
If that's right.
I would stick to the path myself. That's what I'm planning on doing.
Soraya, you're a druid, right? So
Oh, yes.
why don't you turn into like a bird and then fly over it and tell us where we need to go?
I can't do that.
Yeah, I keep asking you this, like, why not?
I've never been a bird before.
Yeah, but I thought most druids can do all of that.
No.
Well, this is a shocker.
Well, see, you know how I can cast a fireball, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, I can do that.
But you can't be a bird.
I can do this, and I'll cast dancing lights. Ooh.
Okay, you cast it. I get it. All right, so you're...
Oh,
all right.
Do you need a bird? Because I can get us a bird. I'm not sure if you'll listen to me, though. But we can try.
Really wish I had my fly spell. All right. Yeah, get a bird for us.
Never mind.
Get a bird.
It's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. Oh God. How tall are the trees?
Oh no.
These trees.
This is a bad idea, and I love it.
They're 20, some are 30, some are 15 feet tall. The shortest is 15, tallest 30.
You know, Skeslin, you know how you can just jump off of things and you float down?
Okay, I'm following you so far. Sorry, yeah.
Well, I came upon this,
And she's gonna pull out this tiny little thing. And she's gonna say,
Skeslin, if you hold this and put it on the ground and quickly jump on top of it, a tree is gonna grow from the ground and you will come on top of it.
I begin walking east.
I was all for it, Soraya. I was all for it. Skeslin made his decision. That we need to check in with chat for just a minute, because this is insane. Say hi to chat, and then Skeslin walks east.
my favorite from Zach is, did Soraya just describe gravity?
There are calls. Silent H is calling for Soraya to cast Fireball and just wait out the Inferno.
I can't get over this.
I like what the real POTUS has to say. Skeslin's like, I fully walk away from this party, leaving them to probably die.
Yeah.
I mean, it lines up.
Oh no.
Jukebox Raccoon says the rails, they're gone. Or did they have any to begin with?
No.
I can't tell if I'm sweating or crying.
Oh my
He
goodness.
finally got to him.
We also, I got another auto succeed from
Oh my
Silent H. Thank you very much. And Sergeant Awesome resubbed for 5 months, and the Wild Ferret gifted a sub to Adam Kimbleton.
Hey, very nice, very nice.
I like Adam Kimbleton's comment about the ball. He was like, I would probably touch it.
What happens when you touch things, Adam?
Come on, God.
It's Lucas Martinez says, Revy looks at the group. I should have stayed in myself.
Oh my goodness.
Not wrong.
Oh, Glenmorangie 14. If only they had an owl.
Oh.
Brian Summer said, just tuned in and I have to hear Ben confused by sweat and tears, rethinking my choice to watch.
Oh, Brian. All right, Skeslin, you walk east. Leaving.
Chip,
Yeah.
I cannot be a bird. And I don't think I can call upon a bird today. And I have this. And she pulls out like another little to her, I think they're like little wooden chips. It looks like a little like wooden carved chip with a symbol of a bird on it. And she's like, I do have a bird, but unfortunately this bird can really only deliver messages, but like written ones, not like go look at something and then come back and tell me. So I have this one, and this will make a tree spring from the ground. And if Skeslin is in it, maybe he would be able to see what's over there, and then he can just tiptoe off and float down just like a bird. Ooh, maybe Skeslin's the bird.
You know what, Soraya? I actually really like that plan, and if I were Skeslin, I would have done it. But I don't have that ring, so I guess we gotta go east.
Well,
Are you trying to get me the ring? Soraya's like, how do I steal that ring from Skeslin to give it to Chip so that he gets on this tree and I shoot him into the air?
I don't know if I want to waste a third level spell for this moment, but I kind of want to.
For what? No, don't you dare.
Yes. Yes. I fully support whatever is happening.
I prepared Sky Swim today.
Sometimes you prepare Sky Swim, Jamie, and you're just swimming around in the air. Sometimes you just prepare it.
I really want Skeslin who's really good at climbing? Because perhaps if you don't flutter down, like Skeslin, if you're good at climbing, perhaps, you could just climb down. Or jump. Or we can use the tree like a catapult, and as it springs from the ground, someone can jump off the top.
Did you say catapult?
Jamie, if there are any monsters to the east, they can just kill me. That's fine.
Okay. You're walking down this path, hearing all of it behind you. It's just like,
oh
boy. And in this madness of hearing your party discussing their plans, roll a perception check.
Sure. That is pretty good. 25.
25.
Yeah.
You begin to hear other voices.
Chip, look what I found in my bag.
What else do you got in your bag?
Look, it's a potion of feather step.
Realizing that my party is thoroughly engrossed in their plan, I actually will stop for a moment. I will pull out a scroll of invisibility and cast it upon myself and continue towards the voices.
The voices. You thought you heard, help! Hey, mister, help! But they stop after you go invisible.
Okay. I will try to suss out precisely where the voices came from.
You look around, and perched precariously in the branches of the trees here is a small house, apparently lifted into the air from its foundations. The branches creak as the house teeters and sways with the wind. And out one of the windows, you see two children leaning out and just looking and furiously searching. They saw someone down there, they screamed out for help, and now he's gone. And you see them look at each other and look for more people, and then they just almost half-heartedly give up and yell, help! Is anyone out there?
When you say a small house, only because we're in nearly reality siphon, do you mean a tiny miniature house? Or do you mean a regular-sized but small house that is somehow caught in the trees?
A regular but small house caught in the trees.
Okie dokie.
How high up? Never mind, I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not there.
I'm still talking to Soraya, explaining how,
No. Feathered step doesn't mean you can climb through the air. Feather step just means you're lighter on the ground. So, when you're stepping across dirt and difficult things to walk across. That's what that is.
It had a feather on it, so I thought maybe you could fly like a bird.
Nope, that's not how that works.
Oh.
How high up are these children?
Let me double check. They are currently 20 feet in the air.
20 feet in the air?
Ooh.
Okay. I will pull out 2 scrolls, both of them the same. They are both scrolls of levitate. They have a range of 35 feet. And I will cast levitate on each of the children and yell for them to jump. It's safe. Just will yourself to fall slowly down to the ground.
Are you just a voice from the ether?
Yep.
Yes, I'm just a voice from the ether.
He could cast levitate this whole time.
What about our dad? He broke his leg when this happened a couple days ago. We can't leave him up here.
Yeah, you get out of the house because you're children, and I'll go up in a moment and I'll help your dad. But you got to come down first. Get yourself safe. I will continue to help. Don't worry.
You see the older of the 2 children look, and he steps up into the windowsill.
All right, you have to
And
concentrate on moving slow, and you can just float down to the ground.
And you watch as he puts 1 foot out and like second guesses himself and steps off. And he begins to float.
There you go. That's good.
Seeing her brother, her older brother, the little girl, steps into the windowsill and follows suit. You see, as they step in the windowsill, each of them, that the house kind of shifts in this tree. Roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
Or do you have knowledge engineering?
No, it's just perception. We're looking at 24.
You think that this tree is not going to hold the weight of this house much longer.
Oh, and why would it? Alright, I will pull out my 3rd and final scroll of levitate, and I'm quite annoyed at this point because I was hoping to save this for a special time. But I'll cast levitate on myself and levitate up to the window.
You levitate, looking into the window. It is a small house, but all you see is like a sitting room, a kitchen. There's a doorway on the other side of this sitting room.
Mm-hmm. I'll call down to the.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I call down to the kids. Tell me exactly where your dad is. Describe it very carefully so I know how to go.
He's in his bedroom, laying on the bed.
All right. Climb through the window and start making my way towards this bedroom they're talking about.
It's a
You
mimic
climb
house. It eats him.
into the window. Roll a reflex save.
Oh boy, Jim Jam.
Well, I tried, everyone.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you tried to desert us.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it was a good I had a good reason. 16 on a reflex save.
16. The house, with your weight at the window, suddenly shifts.
Well, to be
But you're
fair, I
able-
can make myself almost weightless because I can levitate at will.
Nevertheless, it shifts, but you are able to catch yourself, especially because you cast levitate.
Very good. All right, I'll just start like pulling myself along the walls, making sure I'm not on the floor so that I don't make the house collapse.
Or you start crawling across this floor. What are the rest of you doing?
Still arguing about
Skeslin's
feather step.
Gone, just standing there arguing, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'll speak probably for myself, which is just trying to figure out a plan to get up high so we can look at places. And I'm assuming that Soraya is also with me doing that because we were
Yeah,
kind
but I'll notice Skeslin gone.
Oh, yeah.
I turn to Revi and say, so how was that bird seed?
I must be honest with you. It was like eating very sad sand.
Yeah, that's a really good way of explaining it. That was good. Well, prepare for more of it, because it's a thing that sticks around.
Oh, well, thank you, Milky.
Yeah.
Right? You're very nice, Fox.
Oh, thanks. I try. Where'd everybody go?
Where's your friend?
That's a good question. Let's go the way that I saw them last, which was
Yes.
east.
Let's go, yes.
Yeah, okay.
You two go east down this path, and you see two children standing in the snow in front of you, looking up at a house trapped in a tree that is now like teetering to one side, and then it'll teeter back a little bit. Teeter back.
That is not a good place to put a house.
This was badly built.
Yeah.
Well,
Skeslin, you are crawling along the floorboards, and you make your way to that door. And sure enough, this is a bedroom, and you see a middle-aged man lying in bed, very clearly in severe pain. It looks like he has broken his leg.
Okay, hello, you cannot see me, but I'm here to rescue you, so don't struggle or make a big deal out of it. All right, your kid's already safe on the ground, and I'm gonna grab you under the arms, and I can sort of levitate. So what I want you to do is use your arms to push us back towards the window. But you have to be very careful, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying, old man?
Pharasma, are you calling me?
Yep, Pharasma's here. Come with me.
No, I don't want to go to the light. I want to stay here. I don't want to leave.
The house is going to fall if you don't come with me, and that's going to be really bad for us both.
So you want to hold him, and then he's going to guide the both of you.
Yes, that's right. I can hold up to 500 pounds with my levitate. I can levitate up to 500 pounds. So I'm going to hold on to him, and he's just going to push us along out towards the window.
Jamie, did you have big ideas for what was going to happen with this house?
Probably.
It's going to fall down.
Now, Jamie, if it makes you feel any better, this is using up a lot of consumable resources for me, so I am investing quite a bit in this.
I understand. And this man gives over to a voice from the beyond who seems to be taking him to the boneyard to meet Pharasma. But he sits up, waits for you to pick him up, and gives in and starts guiding you along the wall. And even with the smallest push now, you can hear creaks. You can hear it does not seem like this is good, but slowly but surely this man is pushing you around the walls over to the window.
All right. When we get to the window, I'll let him sort of climb out first. I'm gonna first thing I'll do is I'll grab the ring on my finger, a featherfall, and I'll put it on his finger, and I'll say, all right, there's this ring. We'll let you just jump. You'll just float down to your children. You're going to be fine. Careful with your leg. It's probably going to hurt a little bit, but hey, this is a bad situation and the house isn't full of you, so I'd say overall you've made out pretty well. Are you ready?
You just want me to jump.
That's correct. The ring will safely guide you down there. I know it's a lot to ask, but see all my friends down there? They would have tried a much worse plan, so you're lucky that it was me that found you.
Chip's got a big rock ready to throw it at the house and knock it out of the tree.
And this man just you see him kind of cross himself in a figure 8 and steps off the windowsill. As he does, Jim, I'm gonna need a reflex save. Same from Revi and Miyuki, who are standing down at the base of this looking up.
Did Katie see a spider? Is that what happened?
No, I killed a fly, and I was really proud of myself. And then I killed the fly. Okay, and that was its own battle over the last 5 minutes. So I'm finally resting, and I'm oh, okay, I'm safe now. And then a freaking mosquito came out of nowhere. And it escaped. So I don't know where it went.
All right, what are those reflex saves?
25.
I think it's a 21.
Revi?
15.
Did you add that +1 from your cloak?
16. Thank you.
Skeslin, you're able to like throw yourself out of the window as you feel this house start to fall around you as the boughs beneath it break. Miyuki, you're able to jump out of the way. You're both gonna take half damage. Revi.
Yep.
You're a little slower. Don't quite make it out of the way.
I was shocked.
Okay.
I swear, if you can at me again.
Revi, you take 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Miyuki and Skeslin will take 9 from the debris flying everywhere, the house coming tumbling down out of this tree, crashing into the ground. The man floats down and his children run to him and embrace him. And he looks around for where this voice is coming from. He looks to Miyuki and Revi, and I don't know who it was, but thank you for one more day. And he's just looking up at the sky, just in awe of what happened. They all could have easily died.
Hi. I'm Miyuki.
Hi, Miyuki. I'm Karen.
Oh, a good. You got out of that house at a good time.
Yeah, we did. Do you have any idea who was up there with me?
I don't. Who? What? I don't know what you're asking. Did you have a wife? Anyone else in the house, maybe? I don't.
No, it was just my children and myself.
Oh, why
well,
are you in such a bad house?
I don't know. The trees just began growing around us and lifted our house into the air one day. There was nothing we could do. You know, I guess I've just got to leave it up to the deities, huh? I was gonna give whoever it was this amulet, but I guess I'll hang around onto it. It's my lucky amulet now.
I will, at this point, I have snuck up next to Chip, and I slap him hard in the face so that the aggressive action will end my invisibility. Like, oh, Chip, sorry, I had to, it was a magic thing.
Yeah. No, I get it. Magic's weird, man.
I look over at the I was like, oh, that must be my amulet, because I'm the one that saved ya, so thank you for that gift, for saving you and your children.
No, it couldn't have been you. This person was invisible and was...
You clearly...
We're back again!
We've done it.
We did it.
That
and
slap you gave to Chip.
Killed him.
That's a tough one.
As you basically threaten to put him back up into the tree, Skeslin, this man, like, shakily holds out this small amulet to you. If you say so, I gave this to my late wife years ago to keep her safe, and you saved her children today, and she would want you to have it.
I also would want me to have it. Very good.
Can I?
Chip doesn't like the awkwardness. He channels positive energy and tries to heal the guy's leg. That's 6 points of healing.
Oh, hey, and look, you're healthier.
The man does look a little less in pain, and the children do look a lot better. But his leg is very broken. You would think it will need a little more.
I gave him
than
10 more
just-
points.
The bone magically starts to reform.
Does Skeslin have the amulet now?
He does.
Oh, Skeslin, that's so beautiful. What is it?
Oh, I'm not really sure. But I
Can
think
I-
it's a lucky amulet.
Can I spellcraft it?
Sure.
If he lets me. $16.
16. You've seen these before. In fact, a lot of your party is wearing them. This is an amulet of natural armor +1.
Oh, that will make you more lucky. You're already the luckiest person I know.
I've already put it on. Like I put it on almost like immediately after the guy gave it to me. I was wearing it, so Soraya was just like studying it while it was on me.
Makes sense. But this man gathers his children, gives you sincere thanks, and books it for the front of this forest.
Before he goes, I'm like, oh wait, hold on now. Yeah, that ring that you're wearing, that's mine too. So I'm gonna need that.
Ring.
Have it.
You. What?
Yeah, I put a ring on your hand so that you would. Yeah, they give it
And
back.
he gives you back your ring.
Sorry, now you can go off.
And they run off, terrified of what just happened and whoever you 5 are. And we're gonna call it a night there.
Oh!
You guys are too much sometimes.
Because it was too
And
much fun.
I love it. Let's
Yeah.
say hi to chat, see what they've got to say, and then we'll call it a night.
I mean, I think tree catapult would have worked. So
I think it would have too.
It's Lucas Martinez says, well, if it was to keep his late wife safe, it didn't work. Just saying.
Whoopsie.
Hey, Tobias is still awake.
Hi, Tobias.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tobias made it.
Hippie Karma saying that was amazing.
That was a super fun episode.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
The dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys did a lot this episode. It
we
was
did.
impressive. Quite impressive.
Yeah.
I bet we're getting real close to level 6.
I mean, maybe
yeah.
so, right? Like,
We might
quick
even admit
dragon
that
kill.
point.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Fine,
boss
you're all
reset.
level 6.
Whoa, hey, it worked. Hell yeah.
Are we?
Yes, you're all level 6.
All right.
Wow, that was
Like,
easy.
I didn't even play a 5th level character, this 5th level character yet, and now I've got to go level 6.
Hey, Voss resubbed for the 31st month. That's a long time, Voss.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Alex Rogue 460, hi Diana, is blaming the California heat for our troubles tonight.
That's for real, though.
I do too.
Yeah,
It's true.
absolutely.
Ugh. Yeah, it's nasty.
Oh, and Adam Kimbleton letting me know I'm going to regret letting all of you level up. I know. I already feel it. I feel it. But I do want to mention, you got a couple days, but then Friday, the DAT Network is back with some more heroic endeavors with Jim. Am I pointing the right direction? I can't see. Jim?
Maybe.
Yeah, Jim!
Yeah.
Jim, who's nice now.
I'm nice now. Yeah.
And then Saturday evening, the 2nd episode of season 2 of Things in Space.
Yes! Space things!
Space things! And then, of course, you got Sunday off. Come back for more crits and giggles on Monday. We love you, Dat Fam. You're awesome. You guys got anything? Oh, check out all of the podcasts of the shows we've got up right now. Rate and review those if you don't mind. We would really appreciate it. You can catch up on all of the shows on podcast form or on VOD form, on YouTube or here on Twitch, if you need to.
And you know what,
So-
Jamie, Zippy brought up a good thing. Zippy was like, I wish Spotify had something that I could rate and review. They don't have that, so I can't. And I said, well, you're listening to it. Just pop over to iTunes, leave the review over there, and keep listening however you want to listen. You know, like, you could review everywhere if you wanted to.
All right, Dat Fam, we love you. Have a great night, and we'll see you next Monday for more crits and giggles. Good night.
Bye, everybody. We'll see ya.